Hello, I'm Bunnery.
I'm Breadmower,
and this is IFXtra. So, how is everyone today? We've got snow outside today, this morning, haven't we? But we're hoping it doesn't stick around too much. We've also got cats in the room, so, if anything weird happens, it's the cats. It could happen anytime. Anyway, what have you been up to this week?
I was going to say, so yeah, we've had storms yesterday. We've had a power cut this morning, so we're running late. And now it's snowing. So
a bit of everything.
Yeah, there we go.
It's all fun, isn't it?
Yeah, fun times, fun times. Yes. So
what have you been up to then?
In a difference from the last few weeks, I have actually done something. Yes, which felt really good. So I managed to do a few bits and pieces in no particular order because I don't really remember the order in which I did them. There was this was a weird one, right? A new bug appeared without me doing anything.
Wow. How's that even happened?
So in the Android version of the app, everyone's sort of theme broke or gradually started breaking. Like we have a toggle for light mode and dark mode in the Android app. And first we had one person was like, oh, I've had this really weird thing. Like my, I'm kind of stuck halfway between the light and dark theme. I was like, oh, okay, well, that's really weird. It's probably some setting on your phone. And then someone else mentioned it. And then someone else mentioned it. And these were spread out by a few days. Wow. And I'm like, oh, when did this happen? Like, no, literally right now. Anyway, turns out Google released an update for Android that broke this in a load of apps. And so ours was one of the ones affected. So it wasn't our fault.
So it wasn't writing its own code then?
No, but it was it was just really weird. Like this random thing just started happening for no apparent reason. Anyway, it turns out it was a system update. So I have done a patch for the Android app. It was like a small fix just to account for this. So that's all cool now. We tested that. It's been rolled out to everyone. So if you're having that problem, there should be an update waiting for you in the store. Just, go and update your apps. Everything should be fine. It also includes a couple of other bits. We've had a few people say that they find the app was lagging out a little bit, which seemingly at random, but then someone, I think it was Josie perhaps, realized it was whenever you receive a notification for the app. And it's when it was sort of processing that and popping up the, oh yeah, there's new notifications message, that was causing it. So I've done a fix for that as well, so hopefully that should help with that.
This is Dave.
And then something which I'm not sure if it was already in the app, because it's been a bit of like a weird, 4 weeks, 6 weeks, whatever. So I've sort of lost track slightly. If there wasn't already support for pronouns in the app on Android, that's in there now. But maybe it was there already. I don't really remember. So you should be seeing any pronouns that people have set on profiles, forum posts, game comments, etc. And you can set your own in settings. I think it's under account settings. It's optional, of course, as we discussed before. You can just leave it on not specified. But if you'd like to, you can pop it on there. And a web update as well. So something that, this was one of these. I know I said I'd stop doing these, but this was one of these rapid implementation things because this came in yesterday.
Wow, yeah, already.
And then I kind of did it like within an hour, but then we sort of needed to test it, so it didn't go out until last night. Heraclium made a suggestion of could we have it so when you're looking at items from unfinished games on your profile, you know how like they're normally grayed out and you press them and it's like, oh, this is from an unfinished game, you'll have to check back later. Could we get some status on where that game's at? So yeah, seems sensible. I've added that in. So now if you press an unfinished game, an item from an unfinished game, you still get this is from an unfinished game, check back later, but it also says the game is currently at step, I don't know, 8 of 15, this item was number 5. So you can kind of see where it's at and where you were in there. It seems to work all right. People are saying they like this, so we'll roll it into an app update as well. But for the moment, it's just on the web.
Cool.
And I'm gradually catching up with support messages in the forum. Ava's posted a message on everything that's come in recently that I haven't got around to, just saying thanks for bearing with us. Had to have a short break, but I'm gradually catching up with things. So sorry for the delay, but you'll get responses to everything soon.
Cool. Okay, now it's time to see who won this week's awards. picture of the week this week goes to Cole McHowell for Monochrome Anime Girl with One Purple Glove. That is such a beautiful, ethereal picture. That's amazing. It really stands out. Well done, Cole.
My favourite description this week was Time Travelling Bird Saves Isaac Newton's Career by Darren Cates. I love the idea that maybe he only discovered gravity because of a bird bending the laws of space-time. Nice work, Darren Cates.
Community pick of the week this week goes to Jeff Bedrick for Mystical Forest. I just love the use of colours there and the way the pitch just draws you in right to the middle. And the far forest. That looks amazing. Well done, Jeff. They were amazing.
Awesome stuff there, as always.
Now I'm going to see what we were talking about last week in the forums. So last week I just said, what have you had for breakfast? I'm just nosy like that. I had probably cereal and milk, which is quite boring. People have much more exciting things for breakfast than we realise.
Basically, I just have Weetabix or occasionally little sort of chocolate squares.
Well, Jess says, I don't like to eat cereal with milk anymore, so I eat it with yoghurt instead. Never even occurred to me.
Never tried that. I've seen it on adverts, on Weetabix adverts actually, because they have all these like random different things that people do.
They do.
Never
like
occurred
beans.
to me to try that. Weetabix with beans.
Yeah,
I mean, who does
I've seen
that?
that somewhere. I don't know. That was a joke.
Nikesh says a glass of half multi-fruit juice, half water, an egg, a slice of brown bread with cheese, and a milky coffee.
There you go, having cheese for breakfast again.
I mean, I don't see the problem with cheese for breakfast. You know, that's
Just
okay.
don't ever try it.
I'm down with that. Yeah.
Vi says a cup of coffee with a little milk. Just that for the past 2 days. I hope to eat properly tomorrow. Come on, Vi, you need to eat properly. You need more than that.
Now, you see, you say that, but, right, I find if I just have a coffee for breakfast instead of having cereal, I don't get hungry as quickly.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I sometimes wonder if I should stop having cereal for breakfast.
Okay. That kind of being said, today I actually made banana and chocolate chip pancakes. And if you go to the forum and have a look at that post, there's a recipe as well. You can make your own. Sounds really good.
We might have a go at that. We are partial to the odd pancake, so we might try that. So if you want to check that out, that's it's called Breakfast. Is it? The thread's called Breakfast in the general discussion forum.
Yeah. Okay, now we're going to go over and see what we'll be talking about next week in the forums. What's the coolest, most compelling thing you've seen on the internet recently? Here in the UK, everyone has been transfixed by Big Jet TV. Basically, a guy in a field outside Heathrow Airport filming jets landing during the recent massive storm. Scary stuff.
If you'd like to chime in with that, just head over to the general discussion forum. It's the Pinford for the week, so you'll find it at the top of the thread list.
Getting scratched by Dave. Has he got his claws in you?
He has. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, what do I say now? I've forgotten now because Dave made me forget.
Oh dear. Sorry.
Okay, I say don't forget, tomorrow night we haven't got a quiz. That's what I say.
Yes. So
usually we do.
Unusually, we are actually having our week off between seasons.
Yeah.
So
tomorrow.
Yeah, we finished up season 11 of Zeitgeist the other week, and we're starting season 12 next week. But tomorrow, that's the 20th, we're having the day off.
We are. We're going out.
Yep, going off on exciting adventure.
To see a quiz.
Yes, we're having a day off hosting a quiz to go and be in the audience of a quiz, because that's how we roll. So last week, in order to make the week off line up with this thing we're going to, we had an unusual one-off special quiz, and it was Ultimate Marmite 2.
Yeah.
At the end, at the end of 2020. On New Year's Eve, we did Ultimate Marmite, where we found the hardest questions based on the ones most people got wrong from the previous year's quiz, and used those as a quiz. So we did it again. So we had the hardest questions from 2021.
20 of them.
20 of them.
Getting harder as you went down.
Yeah, on a variety of topics. So we had some sport, we had some Dragon Ball Z, we had...
bit of geography.
And I forget the rest of them because they were too hard.
They're really hard.
Was there one about cats? No. Rabbits? No. Beatrix Potter? Something like that?
Maybe.
So, that was really interesting. And the idea is you've seen all of these questions before. So,
and the answers.
The answers. So, well, if you've been around for that long.
For a whole year.
So it's really a case of, have we learnt anything? And the first time around, a lot of them everyone got wrong. This time, didn't have a single question that everyone got wrong.
No. So we've all learned something, haven't we?
Quite
Yeah.
cool.
Guess who won, though?
Go on.
It was Jess who won with 120. So that's 12 out of the... I don't think there were many fastest ones there, were there? So I think she got 12 right out of 20, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
Second was a new player who'd never seen the questions before.
Yes,
Called
that was
Front
interesting.
Lawn. Yeah, they got 113, and then Joss got 112 and was third. So that was fascinating.
So it was quite a low scoring quiz, as we'd expect with them being really difficult questions. But yeah, so that was quite fun.
Yeah. And then on Thursday, we have Zeitgeist 20, which is 20 questions on one topic, and we had rabbits this week.
Yes.
Guess who's an expert on rabbits?
Go on.
Callum won with 171, Goose was second with 151, and Jess was third with 132. Well done to them.
Yeah, that was quite fun.
Yeah. So there's no quiz tomorrow, but on next Thursday we have got our Zeitgeist 20 as normal, and we're going to be asking questions about science.
Science.
We like a bit of science.
Stand back. I'm going to try science.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
And we've got a very cool drawing by Peter Pan to show you when we do that.
All right, nice. Okay, yeah, science. That sounds like my jam. I feel like that'll suit a few of us.
Yeah, I think so.
We do have a bit of a sciencey crew. So yeah, we'll have to see how that goes.
Yeah.
Although, I'm mostly about the physics, really. So
I'm doing chemistry.
No,
I'm joking.
We'll see. Okay, so if you'd like to join us for that will be next Thursday, 7 p.m. UK time over on twitch.tv/interference.
Okay, that's all on you. So it just goes to say,
yeah, if you're not already taking part in the game, then get involved. You can play along on the web at playinterference.com or download the Interference app for your phone or tablet. Just search for Interference in your app store. You can also get social with us. We're on Twitter at PlayIFX. We're on Facebook at PlayInterference and patreon.com/interference if you want to give us a bit of monthly support for the ongoing maintenance of the game, building new features, keeping the app up to date, building cool interactive stuff that we've got planned as well.
And entertaining cats.
We really appreciate your support, and you get supporter status in Interference, so you get access to cool things like replays, the creating challenge games, the fancier invite system, all that kind of stuff.
Cool.
But and if you're a quiz player, get a custom entrance shout out from Ava. Sorry,
Ava.
I'm distracted because I have a claw in my leg.
Okay, that's it for now. So we'll see you again next Saturday.
Yep, have a great week. We'll see you next Saturday.
Bye. Say bye, Dave. Bye. No.
Cats.